This is the part of the show where we recommend a underrated or obscure thing from our best and worst, or a
Sure.
overlooked, or any other type of random thing from our list of best and worst. So, Hendry, talk about a Led Zeppelin album that you want to talk about. Anything,
Sure.
whether or
Um,
not it's good or bad.
well, my overlooked recommendation is the Led Zeppelin Mothership album.
Ah, that
And
one.
oh, you've heard of that one?
I have actually. That's the one with the actual Led Zeppelin
Well,
crashing or
that's
whatever.
also the first album has the Zeppelin ship on it. It's actually a photograph of the real ship, which is cool. But no, this is one that's like got black and red and like
Yeah, this is the more cartoonish version
it's not really cartoony. It's more
on the album cover.
yeah, I get well, yeah. Still I guess it's more of just like a hand drawn thing. Is what
Yeah.
I'd call it. Um, it's not necessarily like new material. It's actually kind of like the AC/DC Iron Man soundtrack, where it's a compilation of it's a greatest hits thing. Let's put it that way. So if you had to have only one Led Zeppelin album and you couldn't have any other, period, no exceptions, I would say get this one because although it doesn't have Moby Dick on it, I don't know why it deserves to be on here. It's got most of the ones that I really liked from the second album, plus ones I liked from the first and the fourth and the third. So this is a good one. Plus it has Kashmir, which is also good. It's a very well done compilation, and if you can afford and find the vinyl version of this compilation, I would get that because it's got all kind of like memorabilia stuff with it and documentation and like pictures, and it's a really neat set to have. I wouldn't mind having one to display on my wall, but unfortunately, it is expensive. However, just for the album artwork, if I could find a poster of it, I might put that up on the wall. It might be worth framing. I'll send a picture to you, Chief, if I do that.
Ah,
Folks,
well, okay
will
then.
will he get the picture?
I don't know.
We'll find out. But yes, check out the Mothership album. That's a good one. If you're just getting into Zeppelin like you said, actually, I would explore the Mothership album and get a feel for good picks from every album because that's a good one to start with. And then once you know what you really like, I would look at the individual albums and explore that, individually. So, yeah, Mothership album came out in 2007. Give it a try.
Well, hey, there you go.
You got it.
Heck yeah.
Boneless.
Boneless and homeless. All right then.
So, what is your cereal recommendation with a man, Scott?
With a man, Scott. It's Rice Krispies. You thought it would be Fruit Loops.
No, I didn't.
You would think. But anyway, so Rice Krispies, the cereal itself, it tastes. Oh shoot! Shut up, Siri. Okay. Anywho, so um, the cereal itself, it tastes like cardboard. To be honest, but I like the sound it makes when you pour it in milk. It's iconic. It snap,
Yeah.
it snap, crackles, and pops. Plus, it tastes more like corn anyway. It doesn't taste totally like cardboard when you first eat it. When it gets soggy, then it's crap. But
I actually can't have Rice Krispies, but
yeah,
thank you for the recommendation. But because Kellogg's is the most allergen unfriendly brand, one day, Kellogg's, if you're listening, please quit using maltodextrin and put just, I don't know, some other source of sugar.
one day I will own Kellogg's
I'm
and
not
I
owning
will take
Kellogg's.
Helodextrin out of every cereal and put in pure cane sugar. Duh.
They just have the damn maltodextrin, and it ruins it for me. It ruins Frosted Flakes, it ruins Rice Krispies, and it ruins Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
I think I could eat all three of those if it didn't have maltodextrin. I know I could definitely eat Rice Krispies and Frosted Flakes for sure, but nope.
Nope.
Let's put some barley in our cereal, folks. Let's do it. Let's go.
Hey, let's go. It's like beer. Let's go.
Yeah,
Any-
man. Let's do some cereal. Let's go.
Yeah. Anywho, so
But yeah,
personally, I like the cereal. It's not the best in the world, but it's certainly not the worst. Like you advertise something and it gives you short bursts, and that's it.
yeah.
AKA Fruity Pebbles. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Anywho, so also you can make Rice Krispie treats out of it with marshmallows.
True.
So you can make something else out of it. This is the first cereal to actually like put that in his advertising. Like you can make more stuff out of the cereal, which is surprising. Also, these are like a Snap, Crackle, and Pop, the elves that
Yeah.
like you know, do the Rice Krispies or whatever advertising.
Yes.
They are one of the first and longest cereal mascots in America. They've been around since the 1930s.
Huh.
Snap, which was the first elf, was advertising Rice Krispies since 1933.
Okay.
And then Crackle and Pop later came together, and they've been together since 1939.
Huh. What do you know?
And then they became elves, I guess. Like I guess they were gnomes before, but then they became elves in 1960.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
there you go. And they're always trying to get the Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Hey, Rice Krispies.
Exactly. And I haven't seen it in a while, which sucks because I would probably eat them, but
Yeah,
they did have actual gluten-free Rice Krispies
yeah.
from Kellogg's. I actually ate cereal from Kellogg's. I was so amazed that I ate a Kellogg's cereal. I was just
Kellogg's cereal.
I couldn't believe it.
Kill me.
I finally had cereal from Post, from General Mills, from Quaker, and finally the big one I was missing was Kellogg's. I finally have tried something from all the big name companies. And now I can't find it anymore.
Well, probably because it wasn't that popular, I guess.
I mean, I guess people are like, give me that barley, man. Let me have barley in my Rice Krispies. I like the blue barley box.
I think they're probably going for those people that don't eat, gluten because they're
Yeah,
fit.
I know.
San Francisco, man.
Yeah,
But-
man. Yeah, man.
But I don't think many of those guys like eat cereal to begin with, like that.
Oh,
type
yeah.
of, that type of cereal to begin with. But anyway,
Right.
so yeah, Rice Krispies. It's an underrated. I think it's underrated, honestly. Like it's been around forever,
I don't.
and no one.
Well, it might be. I like them. When I had them, and
Yeah.
there was this Rice Krispies like cereal from some health food type brand that I used to eat as a kid as well, and I used to put a little bit of brown sugar in it, and it tasted so good. But
Yeah.
I
mean,
can't find that one either. So
Yeah, well,
it's kind of crappy either way.
yeah, for you. But I think this is an underrated classic because this has been around since like 1927. The cereal.
I agree.
and not many people talk about it. I mean, people talk about it like making Rice Krispie treats, but they don't talk about the cereal itself or the
Right.
elves. It's really weird. But anyway, that's my pick. Go out and
Okay.
make a Rice Krispie treat. Why don't you? You rapscallion, you
If I can find some
find some
that
like
are allergen free,
pure cane sugar marshmallows and allergen free,
well,
gluten free Rice
well,
Krispies.
marshmallows are actually okay. I can have those.
Uh,
Just straight, give me some Jet Puff marshmallows. I'll puff them right up into my mouth, if you will, and I won't die.
all right, well,
I'm just
boneless.
not a big marshmallow eater. They're a little bit too messy for me. Like they taste good, but then it's
Don't
like all over your hands, and it's like, this is a midge.
well, yeah,
And
but don't melt them then.
I don't melt them. I'm
Oh,
eating them nice and room temperature, like, and
yeah. Well, I don't eat marshmallows either, mostly because I can't, because I
well,
would
yeah,
die.
that would be a big diabetes nightmare. You
Oh
would
yeah, they're made out of pure sugar. I can't
let
can't have it
folks.
all the
Let's
time.
just say the bolus of insulin would be a big, big
Oh,
bolus.
it would be a big bolus. Yes, probably so
Indeed.
big I can't even put it on my pump. But anyway,
You'd have to drain the pump and then reload it and drain it again. It'd
not
be
that. I don't. It
okay. It wouldn't
actually
be a double bolus.
actually there's a amount that is like a cap, and I can't overdo it. This is getting way off topic, but there's
Oh, really? Well,
there's like a
fair enough.
cap. Like I can't go over 17 units at a time. Like I can do it. I can put like 17. After they gives me 17 units, I can charge myself again for another 17 units. But I
Oh, I
can't.
see.
But
You can't do it all at once.
I can't do it. I can't do it 3 times in a row though.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I would avoid Jet Puff then. I did not know it worked that way.
Appar-
That's interesting.
yeah,
Learned something about diabetes, folks.
yeah. Apparently, I tried to do it 3 times in a row, and it wouldn't let me. So
Wow.
I was like, oh,
Wow.
well, I guess that's the limit.
Huh.
But anyway,
All right, well, I
yeah.
think that wraps up this episode. We'll conclude here, folks, with our picks for next time for the
Yes.
best and worst. Remember,
This this was
the
actually
rest will be a mystery.
indeed. Actually, this was the most vibrant that you've ever been on this podcast. I gotta congratulate you on that.
Thank you. I think this has been our most well put together and organized episode so
I
far.
gotta say
And
so too. Yes, I didn't add stuff. You didn't like trail off. It's a miracle.
yeah,
Well, you
I
trailed
have
off a
high
little bit.
hopes.
I heard the ticking, but overall,
Oh yeah, my
85%.
apologies.
It's all good. But 85% of it, that's like a new record for you. Good job.
We're making progress,
Indeed.
and
Let's get to 100.
let's progress to our pick